I woke up where a bustling city sits in nature's splendor, where a king stands proud and tall. You can really say, sky's the limit. And for every not too far off wonder, every feast to remember, or tranquil escape, it's always magical.
Hello everyone, I'm Sheila Marie Piala together with Eliza Umbahin, and we will be discussing the Region 11 Davao. So Davao region is touted as Mindanao centered for trade and investments, being the home of several multinational companies which opted to establish their hubs and branches in the island region. It is composed of 5 provinces, which are the Davao del Sur, Davao del Norte, Davao Oriental, Davao Occidental, and the Compostela Valley. So first is the Compostela Valley, capital Nabunturan. Compostela Valley is known for its rich natural resources, including lush forests, rivers, and mountains. Nabunturan, as the capital, is a bustling town that serves as the political, economic, and cultural center of the province. It also serves as a gateway to various attractions within Compostela Valley, including waterfalls, hot springs, and natural parks, making it a hub for tourists exploring the region. Let's get to know the local human geography of the Compostela Valley, capital Nabunturan. So first is the rise of local identity. Nabunturan's local identity could have evolved from a blend of indigenous cultures, migrant influences, and historical events. Over time, residents may have developed a strong sense of community pride, rooted in shared experiences, traditions, and cultural practices unique to the area. Next is the natural heritage in the locality. Compostela Valley, including Nabunturan, boasts a diverse natural heritage. This may include lush forests, pristine rivers, and scenic landscapes. Local residents may have a deep connection to the natural environment, relying on it for livelihoods, cultural practices, and recreation. Next is the dance or festival. Traditional dances and music play a vital role in Nabunturan's cultural expression. Residents may perform indigenous dances such as Araw ng Nabunturan. Araw ng Nabunturan or Nabunturan Day is another important celebration in the municipality. It commemorates the establishment of Nabunturan as a municipality and typically includes the cultural presentation, beauty pageants, sports events, and other festive activities. Next is the Kahayag Festival. The Kahayag Festival is an annual celebration held in Nabunturan, typically in December, to commemorate the town's foundation anniversary. The festival showcases colorful street dances, cultural presentations, parades, and various activities that highlight the local culture and history. The last is the Tagbuan Festival. The Tagbuan Festival is a cultural event that celebrates the unity and cooperation among the residents of Nabunturan. The festival name Tagbuan means together or come together in the local dialect. It typically includes cultural performances, community gatherings, and activities that promote camaraderie and solidarity. Next is the song or music. Local songs and music in Nabunturan may reflect themes of love, nature, and daily life such as the contemporary music. Contemporary music, like elsewhere in the Philippines, contemporary music genres such as rock, pop, and ballads are also popular in Nabunturan. Local artists and musicians may create original songs or covers that resonate within the experiences and aspirations of the people in the area. Next is the rituals or ceremonies. Nabunturan may have various rituals and ceremonies tied to agriculture, spirituality, and community life. These rituals could include planting ceremonies, harvest festivals, and religious rites performed by indigenous groups or influenced by Catholic traditions. Next is the language, poetry, literature, and documents. The local language in Nabunturan is likely a blend of Filipino or Tagalog and Visayan languages, with influences from indigenous languages. Poetry, literature, and documents may be written in these languages, preserving the oral traditions and cultural narratives of the community. The local cuisine. Nabunturan's cuisine may feature a diverse array of dishes influenced by indigenous, Spanish, and Filipino culinary traditions. Local delicacies could include seafood dishes, grilled meats, tropical fruits, and native desserts. Next is the beliefs, healing arts, secret knowledge. In Nabunturan, beliefs, healing arts, and secret knowledge are deeply intertwined with the cultural and spiritual practices of its residents, such as the indigenous beliefs and spirituality. Indigenous beliefs and spirituality. Nabunturan is home to various indigenous communities such as the Mansaka, Mandaya, and Manobo, each with their own spiritual beliefs and practices. Next is the traditional healing practices. Traditional healing practices, often passed down through generations, are commonly practiced in Nabunturan. They may include herbal medicine, massage, rituals, and ceremonies aimed at restoring balance and harmony to the body, mind, and spirit. The last is the secret knowledge and wisdom. Secret knowledge and wisdom. This knowledge may include sacred rituals, herbal remedies, and spiritual teachings that are only shared with initiated members of community. Next is the distinguished personalities in the locality. In Nabunturan, the capital municipality of Compostela Valley, there are several distinguished personalities who have made significant contributions to various fields, including governance, education, culture, and community development. First is Father Raul Cabonce. Father Raul Cabonce was a prominent Catholic priest known for his tireless efforts in community development, social justice, and environmental advocacy in Nabunturan and the surrounding areas. Next is Dr. Edgar Kadungog. Dr. Edgar Kadungog is a respected cultural advocate and educator known for his dedication to preserving and promoting the indigenous heritage of Nabunturan and Compostela Valley. Last is Rogelio B. Sarmiento Sr. Rogelio B. Sarmiento Sr. was a respected educator and community leader who served as a school principal and later as a barangay captain in Nabunturan. He was known for his passion for education, leadership skills, and commitment to the development of the youth and the community. Next is the local history. The town of Nabunturan was once a barangay of municipality of Compostela. The origin of the name is from buntod, the Cebuano term for mountain. The word Nabunturan means surrounded by mountains in English. Next is the physical geography of the Compostela Valley capital, Nabunturan. First is the building heritage. Nabunturan, the capital municipality of Compostela Valley, may have several buildings that hold historical, cultural, and architectural significance. First is the Municipal Hall. Municipal Hall of Nabunturan is likely to be a significant landmark in the municipality. It serves as the seat of local government and may embody architectural features reflecting the town's history and development over the years. The second one is the churches and religious structures. The churches and religious structures, Nabunturan may have a churches or religious structures that are important architectural landmarks in the community. These buildings may include the parish church, chapels, or other religious sites that hold cultural and historical significance for the residents. Last is the old school buildings. Old school buildings, historic school buildings, such as the Nabunturan Central Elementary School or the Nabunturan National High School, may hold architectural and cultural value. Next is the movable heritage. Movable heritage refers to objects, artifacts, and collections that have cultural, historical, or artistic significance and can be transported from one place to another. In Nabunturan, the capital municipality of Compostela Valley, movable heritage may include various items that hold importance to the local culture, history, and traditions. First is the traditional tools and implements. Traditional tools and implements used in agriculture, fishing, and other traditional livelihoods are part of Nabunturan's movable heritage. The second one is the musical instruments. Musical instruments used in traditional performances and rituals are part of Nabunturan's movable heritage. These instruments such as drums, gongs, flutes, and string instruments play a significant role in cultural expressions such as dances, rituals, and ceremonies. Last is the religious artifacts. Religious artifacts used in worship and rituals such as icons, statues, rosaries, and ritual objects are part of the Nabunturan's movable heritage. These items hold religious and spiritual significance for the community and may be used in church ceremonies and processions. The last is their local technology. Local technology in Nabunturan, the capital municipality of Compostela Valley, likely encompasses a blend of traditional practices and modern innovations tailored to the needs and resources of the community. First is the agricultural techniques. Agricultural techniques is a significant aspect of the local economy in Nabunturan, and local technology often revolves around agricultural practices. These may include farming methods passed down through generations, as well as modern techniques such as organic farming, crop rotation, and integrated pest management. Next is the communication and information technology. Communication and information technology. With advancements in communication and information technology, Nabunturan may have access to modern communication tools and platforms. These include mobile phones, internet connectivity, social media, and online platforms for business education and community engagement. The last one is the environmental conservation and sustainable practices. Environmental conservation and sustainable practices, local technology, Nabunturan may also focus on environmental conservation and sustainable practices. This could involve innovations in renewable energy, waste management, reforestation efforts, and eco-friendly initiatives aimed to preserving the natural resources of the area. Let's proceed to the Davao del Norte, capital Tagum City. Davao del Norte is known for its agricultural productivity, scenic landscapes, and diverse culture. Tagum City, as the capital, is a major urban center and economic hub in the province. It features various attractions, including parks, landmarks, and cultural sites, making it a vibrant destination for locals and tourists alike. Let's get to know the local human geography of the Davao del Norte, capital Tagum City. First is the rise of local identity. Tagum City's local identity has likely been shaped by its diverse cultural heritage, historical events, and geographical features. Over time, residents may have developed a strong sense of belonging and pride in their community, which could be expressed through local traditions, festival, and cultural practices. Next is the natural heritage in the locality. Tagum City is situated in a region known for its rich natural heritage, including lush forests, scenic landscapes, and abundant biodiversity. The locality may boast natural attractions such as Mount Tagub Kampalili, Tagub City Botanical Park, and various rivers and waterfalls. Tagum City's natural heritage is a valuable asset that contributes to the city's environmental resilience, economic prosperity, and quality of life for its residents. Next is the dance or festival. One of the notable festivals celebrated in Tagum City is the Tagum City Musikahan Festival. This annual event showcases the rich cultural heritage, talent, and creativity of the people of Tagum City through various music and dance performances, competitions, and cultural presentations. Musikahan Festival has been exhibiting the passion for music in the Philippines and Filipino brilliance in musical creation through local bands, performance, and production since its founding in 1999. The Musikahan Festival is celebrated in Tagum City every February 21 to 27 of the year. Next is the song or music. Tagum City, being a vibrant cultural hub in Davao del Norte, likely has a rich musical heritage that encompasses various genres and styles reflective for its diverse population and cultural influences. While specific songs or music associated with Tagum City may vary depending on local traditions and contemporary trends. First is the contemporary Filipino music. Contemporary Filipino music, like many urban centers in the Philippines, Tagum City likely enjoys contemporary Filipino music, including genres such as OPM or original Filipino music, pop, rock, hip-hop, and K&B. Next is the religious music. Religious music, as a predominantly Christian city, may also have a vibrant tradition of religious music, including hymns, liturgical music, and choral performances associated with church services, religious festivals, and community events. The last one is the traditional indigenous music. Traditional indigenous music, Tagum City is home to indigenous These indigenous musical traditions may include rhythmic drumming, bamboo instruments, chants, and songs passed down through generations. Next is the rituals or ceremonies. Tagum City, like many cities in the Philippines, likely has a variety of rituals and ceremonies that are observed by its residents, often rooted in religious, cultural, and community traditions, while specific rituals and ceremonies may vary depending on local customs and practices. Here are some examples of rituals and ceremonies that could be observed in Tagum City. First is the religious festivals. Religious festivals, Tagum City may celebrate various religious festivals and feast days dedicated to patron saints or significant religious figures. Next is the Holy Week observances. Holy Week observances. During Holy Week, Tagum City may observe solemn rituals and ceremonies commemorating the passion, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. The last is the birth and baptismal rituals. The birth and baptismal rituals. The birth of a child in Tagum City may be celebrated with rituals and ceremonies that welcome the newborn into the family and the community. So next is the language, poetry, literature, and documents. The local language in Tagum City is likely a blend of Filipino, Tagalog, and Visayan languages with influence from indigenous dialects. Tagum City's linguistic and literary landscape continues to evolve and flourish, enriching the communities. Next is the local cuisine. Tagum City's cuisine may feature a diverse array of dishes, influenced by indigenous such as durian delicacies, grilled seafood, and local fruits. Next is their beliefs, healing arts, secret knowledge. In Tagum City, these aspects of local culture may encompass a variety of practices and beliefs that have been passed down through generation. We have the folklore and superstitions, and the faith, healing, and spiritualism. Next is the distinguished personalities in the locality. Distinguished personalities in Tagum City may include individuals who have made significant contributions to various fields such as politics, business, education, culture, and community service. First is Ray T. Oy. Ray T. Oy as a former mayor of Tagum City. Ray T. Oy played a significant role in the city's development and progress during his tenure. He implemented various infrastructure projects, programs for education, health, and social services, and initiatives to promote economic growth and investment in the city. Next is Geraldine Ecleo Villaraman. Geraldine Ecleo Villaraman is the daughter of the late Philippine congressman and religious leader Ruben Ecleo Sr. She served as a city councilor in Tagum City and later became a representative of Dinagat Islands. She is known for her advocacy for women's rights, education, and social welfare programs. And the last is Father Victor Lobregas. Father Victor Lobregas is a revered religious leader and social advocate in Tagum City. As a Catholic priest, he has been actively involved in community development initiatives, social welfare programs, and peace-building efforts, promoting unity and solidarity among residents. And the next is The local history. The area of Tagum was inhabited by Mandaya, Maguindanaon, and Kagan. By the mid 80s, it was a part and serves as a vassal of Sultanate of Maguindanao and was ruled by the Maguindanaon Dato Bago, which spanned the entire Davao Gulf region and had its capital in what is now Davao City, known as Pinagurasan. Let's proceed to the physical geography of Davao del Norte, capital Tagum City. First is their building heritage. Tagum City as a growing urban center in the Davao region of the Philippines boasts a blend of architectural styles that reflect its historical development and cultural influences. First is the historic churches. Tagum City is home to several historic churches, including the Saint Michael the Archangel Parish Church. These churches often feature Spanish colonial architecture with elements such as thick adobe walls, bell towers, and ornate facades adorned with religious symbols. Next is the educational institutions. Educational institutions, Tagum City is home to schools and universities that may have historic buildings with architectural significance. These institutions often feature academic halls, libraries, and administration buildings that contribute to the city's cultural and educational landscape. And the last one is the public parks and plaza. The public parks and plaza may feature architectural elements such as pavilions, gazebos, and monuments that enhance the urban environment and provide recreational opportunities for residents and visitors. The second one is their movable heritage. In Tagum City, movable heritage may encompass a variety of items that hold cultural, historical, or artistic value to the community. First is the musical instruments and performance props. Musical instruments and performance props may include a collection of musical instruments and performance props used in traditional music, dance, and theater. These instruments could include drums, gongs, flutes, string instruments, and costumes used in cultural performances and rituals. Next is the religious objects and icons. Religious objects and icons, churches, temples, and religious institutions in Tagum City may possess a variety of religious objects and icons that hold spiritual significance for the local community. These include religious artifacts, icons, relics, and ceremonial objects used in worship and rituals. The last one is the artifacts and cultural objects. The artifacts and cultural objects may have a collection of artifacts and cultural objects that represent its history, traditions, and heritage. These could include pottery, textiles, tools, weapons, jewelry, and household items used by indigenous peoples and early settlers in the region. The last one is their local technology. Local technology in Tagum City encompasses a range of innovative solutions, traditional practices, and modern advancements that contribute to the city's development, sustainability, and quality of life. First is the renewable energy solutions. The renewable energy solutions may explore renewable energy technologies to reduce dependence on fossil fuels and mitigate environmental impacts. This could include the installation of solar panels, wind turbines, and biomass facilities to generate clean energy for households, businesses, and public infrastructure. Next is the disaster preparedness and resilience. The disaster preparedness and resilience, given its vulnerability to natural disasters such as typhoons and floods. Tagum City may invest in technology-enabled solutions for disaster preparedness and resilience. These include early warning systems, GIS mapping tools, community-based monitoring networks, and emergency response apps to help residents prepare for and respond to emergencies effectively. And the last one is the agricultural technology. Tagum City is known for its agricultural sector, and local farmers may employ various technologies to improve crop yields, efficiency, and sustainability. This could include the use of drip irrigation systems, precision farming techniques, organic farming practices, and the adoption of hybrid or genetically modified crops. In general, by embracing innovation and leveraging both modern and traditional approaches, Tagum City can continue to thrive and adapt to the challenges of the 21st century.
Hi everyone, I am Teacher Lai, and today I'll be discussing the local human geography and physical geography of Diga City, which is the capital city of Davao do Sur. So the first one is the local human geography. So the rise of local identity. So Digas City's local identity has been shaped by its diverse cultural influences, including indigenous tribes such as the Bagubo, Mandaya, and Kalagan, as well as Spanish and Chinese influences, of course. So this blend of cultures is reflected in the city's festivals, cuisine, and artistic expressions. So the next one is the natural heritage in the locality. So the natural heritage of Digas City is characterized by its lush forest, diverse wildlife, and scenic landscapes. Mount Apo, the highest peak in the Philippines, lies nearby, offering opportunities for ecotourism and adventure activities. So, the Tagabuli Cave System is another significant natural heritage site, providing habitat for unique cave dwelling and species, and also serving as an important cultural and ecological resource for local communities. So the next stop is a dance or festivals. So the Kadayawan sa Digas Festival is the city's most prominent cultural event, celebrating the bountiful harvest and the cultural diversity of the region. So during the festival, traditional dances like the singkil and the tinikling are performed, showcasing the graceful movements and the vibrant costumes of the indigenous peoples of Davao do Sur. So let's highlight the Kadayawan sa Digas Festival. So the Kadayawan sa Digas Festival is an annual celebration held in Digas City in Davao do Sur, which showcases the cultural diversity and the rich heritage of the region. So the festival is a vibrant and colorful event that brings together people from different ethnic backgrounds to celebrate the bountiful harvest and give thanks for the blessings of nature. So during the festival, the streets of Diga City come alive with music, dance, and the festivities as local and visitors alike participate in the various cultural activities and performances. So the traditional dances such as the singkil and the tinikling are performed. featuring intricate footwork and elaborate costumes that reflect the cultural traditions of indigenous peoples in Davao del Sur. So one highlight of the festival is the street dancing competition, where groups from different communities showcase their creativity and skill through choreographed routines that incorporate elements of traditional and contemporary dance styles. So the vibrant music, rhythmic music, and energetic performances captivate audiences and create a sense of unity and pride among participants. So, in addition to dance performances, the Kadayawan sa Digus Festival also features cultural exhibits, food fairs, and arts and crafts displays where local artisans and vendors showcase their traditional products and culinary specialties. So, visitors can sample a wide variety of delicious dishes, including sinuglao, it's a grilled pork belly, and fish ceviche. Kinilaw, it is a raw fish marinated in vinegar, and durian-based desserts like durian candy and durian ice cream. So the festival also provides an opportunity for indigenous communities to share their traditional knowledge and practices with a wider public through workshops, demonstrations, and storytelling or story sessions. So the next one is song or music. So the traditional music plays an integral role in Diga City's cultural heritage, with instruments like the kulintang, it's a gong ensemble, and agong, it's a gong, being commonly used in performances and rituals. So these musical traditions are passed down through generations, preserving the unique rhythms and melodies of the region. And then there are rituals and ceremonies. So indigenous rituals and ceremonies are an important part of life in Digas City, providing a link to the spiritual beliefs and cultural practices of local communities. So these rituals often involve offering to the spirits of the land and ancestors, seeking blessings for good health, prosperity, and harmony. And their language, poetry, literature, or documents. So the linguistic diversity of Digas City reflects in its multicultural heritage, with languages such as Cebuano, Tagalog, and various indigenous language being spoken. So, and then the local literature and poetry often draw inspiration from the nature, folklore, and everyday life, reflecting the values and traditions of the community. So our next stop is their local cuisine. So Digas City's cuisine is a reflection of its cultural diversity and agricultural abundance. So popular dishes include sinuglao. I already discussed this earlier. It's sinuglao. It's a grilled pork belly and fish ceviche. The kinilaw, it's a raw fish marinated in vinegar, and durian-based desserts like durian candy and durian ice cream. So these culinary traditions are passed down through families and are often enjoyed during festivals and special occasions. And then moving on to the beliefs, healing arts, or the secret knowledge. So the traditional healing practices rooted in herbal medicine, spiritual healing, and rituals are still prevalent in Digus City in Davao. So the local healers known as manghiilot or albularyo used a combination of natural remedies and spiritual rituals to treat various ailments. And then their distinguished personalities in the locality. So Digas City has produced many notable figures in politics, business, and the arts. So Governor Douglas Cagas and Mayor Joseph Cagas are prominent political figures who have played key roles in the development of the city. Other distinguished personalities include artists, musicians, and entrepreneurs who have contributed to the cultural and economic vibrancy of Digas City in Davao. And then the last one is the local history of Diga City. So the history of Diga City is marked by a rich tapestry of events, including pre-colonial indigenous societies, Spanish organization, Japanese occupation during World War II, and the struggle for independence and self-determination. So historical landmarks like the San Isidro Labrador Parish Church and the Digas City Hall serve as tangible reminders of the city's past, while local museums and heritage centers preserve artifacts and documents that tell the story of its people and their journey through time. So finally, moving forward to Diga City's physical geography. So our first stop is the building heritage. So Diga City's architectural heritage includes colonial era structures like the San Isidro Labrador Parish Church, which features Baroque style architecture and intricate wooden carvings. So other notable buildings include ancestral homes, government buildings, and commercial establishments that reflect the city's history and cultural heritage. And then the next one is the movable heritage. So the city's movable heritage encompasses a wide range of artifacts, artworks, and cultural objects that are housed in local museums, galleries, and private collections. So these includes traditional crafts such as woven textiles, pottery, wood carvings, and metalwork, as well as historical artifacts like pottery shard, tools, and religious artifacts that provide insights into the daily life and material culture of the past generations. So finally, the last one is the local technology. So traditional technologies such as weaving, pottery making, and agricultural practices continue to be practiced in Diga City and Davao, alongside modern innovations in agriculture, industry, and communication. And local artisans and craftsmen use traditional techniques and materials to create handmade products that are valued for their quality and authenticity, while modern technologies such as smartphones, computers, and the internet have transformed daily life and economic activities in the city.
Mari City, located in the southeastern part of Mindanao Island in the Philippines, is a coastal city known for its stunning beaches, including the famous Dahican Beach. The city is blessed with pristine white sand shores, crystal clear waters, and lush coastal scenery, making it a popular destination for tourists and locals alike. Let's delve into the specifics of Davao Oriental, particularly Mari City. The first topic for today is Mari City's local human geography. The rise of local identity. Mari City has seen a resurgence in promoting its unique local identity, embracing cultural diversity while preserving indigenous traditions. So this is evident in the efforts to showcase indigenous arts and crafts, traditional dances, and languages. Natural heritage. Mari City boasts stunning natural heritage sites, including the Sleeping Dinosaur Rock Formation, pristine beaches like Dahican Beach, known for its surfing and skimboarding, and the captivating Pahuda Bay with its mangrove forest and marine biodiversity. Dance and Festival. The Sumbuukan Festival is a vibrant celebration in Mati City, showcasing the rich cultural heritage of the locality through colorful street dances, cultural performances, and traditional rituals. It's a time for locals to come together and celebrate their identity. Song or music. Traditional music in Mani often incorporates indigenous instruments such as the kulintang, agong, and dabakan. These musical traditions are passed down through generations and are often featured in cultural performances during festivals and gatherings. The next topic is rituals or ceremonies. Indigenous rituals and ceremonies play a significant role in the cultural fabric of Mati City in Davao, reflecting the connection between the community and the natural environment. These include rituals related to agriculture, harvest festivals, and spiritual ceremonies honoring ancestral spirits. The next one is language, poetry, literature, and documents. The locals in Mari City predominantly speak Cebuano, but there is also a rich tradition of oral literature, including epic poems and folk tales that are passed down through generations. Additionally, efforts are being made to document and preserve indigenous languages and literature. Our next stop is Mari City's local cuisine. So, Mari City's cuisine is a delightful fusion of flavors influenced by indigenous traditions and Spanish, Malay, and Chinese cuisines. Local delicacies include seafood dishes like kinilaw, I already tackled this earlier, grilled tuna belly, and exotic fruits like durian and pomelo. Beliefs, healing arts, and secret knowledge. Traditional healing practices and beliefs are still prevalent in Mati City and Davao Oriental, with healers using natural remedies and herbs to treat various ailments. There is also a rich tradition of secret knowledge passed down among indigenous communities involving spirituality, herbal medicine, and natural phenomena. Second to the last topic is the distinguished personalities in the locality. So, Mati City has produced notable personalities in various fields, including politics, arts, and sports. These individuals have contributed to the development and promotion of the city's cultural heritage on both local and national levels. And finally, the last topic for local human geography. So, the local history. Mari City's history is rich and diverse, shaped by indigenous communities, Spanish colonization, and influences from neighboring regions. Exploring local museums and historical sites offers insights into the city's past from pre-colonial times to the present day. Now, let's move on to physical geography of Mari City in Davao Oriental. The first one is the movable heritage. The city's movable heritage includes artifacts, artworks, and cultural objects housed in local museums and galleries. These items provide a glimpse into the artistic, cultural, and historical heritage of Mari City and its people. The next one is local technology. Mari City embraces modern technology while also preserving traditional methods and knowledge. Local innovations in agriculture, fishing, and ecotourism demonstrate a balance between traditional practices and contemporary advancement in technology. And finally, the last one is the building heritage. Mari City preserves a mix of architectural styles including colonial-era buildings, ancestral houses, and modern structures. Notable landmarks include the Mari City Hall, same as the Greater Parish Church, and ancestral homes along the city's heritage streets.
So, before I end this presentation, we do have these three questions just for you to answer. Thank you and have a great day.